Hello, brothers and sisters. I would like to share a message about Egypt. I got it from the Lord on the 16th of October 2017, and it's pertaining as well to Jerusalem. So please, anything you hear here, take it up to the Lord, and to have extra confirmations, perhaps more revelations, or if there is anything else that you would like to share with me and have a discussion, please do so in the comments below and we can have a discussion. The title of the message is The Rise of Egypt. This is a nation I love. Many of my children are there. A leader will rise, and he will be in the likeness of Amenhotep. He was a great ruler, but not many talk about him. This ruler will hold off the plans of the elite for a short time, but they will overcome him. Then I asked the Lord, what is the plan of the elite? And he gave me 2 Chronicles 3, which talks about the building of Solomon's temple. That's what the elite wants. Then the Lord gave me some more scriptures after the ruler of Egypt is overcome. He will say about the temple building, issuing a decree after he is overcome not by means of violence. That's what I gather from this message, but through means of basically being convinced. He will issue a decree in regards to the third temple, and it's basically the same decree that we see issued in Ezra 6:11. And in Ezra 6:11 it reads, I decree that if anyone defies this edict, a beam is to be pulled from their house and they are to be impaled on it. And for this crime, the house is to be made a pile of rubble. So there was quite a strong edict. And that's what this ruler of Egypt will do after he's overcome or convinced that the third temple should be built. And people will actually question the building of the third temple. And they will question the endeavor in the same way that the building of the previous temple was questioned, as it is explained in Ezra 5:9. And it reads, we questioned the elders and asked them, the elders, who authorized you to rebuild this temple and to finish it? And the answer the Lord has directed me to believe is always going to be what is written in Ezra 2:11, which says, the people of Bebai, 623. So the answer as to who is going to build the third temple lies in Ezra 2:11. The people of Bebai, 623. So obviously I was curious and I wanted to find out who Bebai was. And Bebai was a chief of the people who sealed the covenant with Nehemiah the prophet. And okay, so I said, okay, Lord, so the people of Bebai, perhaps their descendants are the one that want to build the third temple and they are part of the elite. So I decided to see, okay, they were at that time number 623. So I went to the Hebrew Strongs and then to the Greek Strongs to see the meaning of that number. And the number 623 in the Hebrew means gatherer. But interestingly, very interesting, the number 623 in the Greek lexicon means the angel of the bottomless pit, the destroyer. So the answer to the question, who are the people who are building the third temple, lies on the Greek lexicon that says the angel of the bottomless pit, the destroyer. The people that belong to the angel of the bottomless pit, the destroyer, are the ones that are going to build the third temple. So that's it for that. So we know that something is going to be happening between Egypt and Israel prior to building of the third temple, we know that the nations will question, and we'll know as well that they're going to be very bold, and they're going to say that God will make them prosper, as it is said in Nehemiah 2:20. Because when people ask, you're gonna build this temple, and he's going to help you to do that. And the way that the people at the time that built the other temple prior to the coming futuristic temple, they answered to them and said, "The God of heaven himself will prosper us. Therefore, we his servants will arise and build. But you have no heritage or right or memorial in Jerusalem." They will be very bold. When they decide to build the third temple, they will convince the king of Egypt or whoever ruler is at that time, and they will be bold, and they will say that's the God of heaven that will finish this project, and they will just go for it. But now we know Jesus is revealing to us that the people that are building this third temple are the people of Bebai, or the people who belong to the angel of the bottomless pit, to Apollyon, Abaddon, whatever you want to call it, Antichrist. I hope that this enlightens all of us. If there is any extra information, if this is a confirmation to you, if you'd like to impart something to me personally, please do on the comment section. I really appreciate it. I hope that all of you have a great weekend, and that we always stay in the narrow path, never looking right or left, but always towards our Jesus, our Father in heaven, Yahweh. In Jesus' name, please be blessed.